Yeah. CJ's on it today. Make sure you guys grab your water. It's a hot one today. It's a hot one.
Ooh, nosy.
I gotta stay hydrated. I gotta stay hydrated. Man, we are live right now, Denver, Colorado, July 25th. We got an amazing guest. Huge Denver, Colorado collaboration again. It's been back to back to back to back to back. We even got the family in this one. So here we go. Woo! Guys, if you're watching YouTube, make sure you guys are checking it out. Make sure you guys listen to this podcast. Make sure you check it out on the YouTube. This is lit right now. Make sure you tell all your friends and family, tell all the kids, tell your kids, hey, we got an amazing podcast, family podcast to watch together. We got a family podcast to watch together tonight as a family. ArielENT.com. Let's go. Woo! Welcome, best friends. Welcome, listeners all around the world. It's your boy, Rico Suave, Latino Heat, the most electrifying podcaster in the world. Shout out to all the millions and millions of people tuning in, listening to the podcast right now. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Let's buckle up. Let's saddle up because we got an epic episode today. We have a fun one today. And I wouldn't be just saying that just to say that. All right, guys, let's bring our guests. This is a 303-5280 collaboration. This is everybody's favorite. We've been going back to back to back to back to back Colorado podcast artists and entrepreneurs. It's been crazy, guys. So let's bring him in. He is a local. He's becoming he's a barber here in the Denver scene. He's blowing up. I saw him when I performed at shout out to Natasha for she does this thing called Trigger Works on Wednesdays. Woo! Let's bring him in. He does free haircuts on those. His name is one and the only Cesar the Barber. What's up, bro?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today, man?
Woo! Dude, I can go on and on and on about you, dude, before I introduce you. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the kids. Shout out to the kids. Woo!
Hey.
Nice. That's what's up. Hey, I want a Gatorade too. Make sure you give me a Gatorade, Jenny. I need to take a Gatorade break, please.
She's making sure I drink up too, man.
Yeah, gotta drink up. Gotta take a Gatorade break. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have an amazing guest, like I said. Before we get into that, we got to do the quick promo. ArielENT.com is the best way to support the podcast. ArielENT.com. There you can book me for my music, merchandise, photography, my salsa. ArielENT.com. Another great way to support the podcast is going to my YouTube channel. Boom, my YouTube channel, ArielENT.com, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Put that in the search engine. ArielENT.com, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Boom. All right, guys, this is the prayer of the day. The prayer of the day. And it goes like this. Thank you, Jesus, God, our guardian dear, to whom God love commits us here, ever this day and night, be at our side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. I want to say thank you, God, for having Cesar on the show and his family. Thank you, God. I want to say thank you, God, for all the millions and millions of listeners tuning into the episode. Thank you, God, for family, for shelter, for food, for haircuts, for barbers, for music, for bookings. Praise God, glory to God, amen. Boom. That's what it is, baby. The more I give thanks, the more he gives me. Absolutely. Man, he'll answer my prayers in a second, or he'll answer my prayers in a week. He'll answer my prayers in a month. Either way, I stay obedient and I stay patient, and that's how we do it. All right, let's bring our guest back in. Yo, Cesar the Barber, tell us who you are and how we can support you, man.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm Cesar the Barber. Y'all can help support by booking me at gang7barbershop.com. Man, I love Denver, man. I've been out here for a year, and y'all can catch me at Mutual A on Mondays. Y'all can catch me at Winning Wednesdays on Wednesdays. And man, just hit me up on my Instagram at Cesar the Barber LLC.
Nice. I like that. Cesar the Barber LLC. Barber for five
Thank you,
years, and
baby.
he just moved to Denver a year. We got so much to catch up, dude. And he is at Winning Wednesdays. His Instagram handle Cesar the Barber LLC. That's Cesar the Barber LLC. Make sure you guys go follow, like, comment, share, save, and follow. Like, comment, share, save, and follow. He has a backpack giveaway event coming up. I can't wait till we talk about that. He's collaborating with a lot of people here in the Denver scene. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about all that, bro, because you know what? That's what everybody wants to hear about. Guys, that's Cesar the Barber LLC. That's CESARTHEBARBER LLC. And there you can click on the link, and there you can schedule or book. You can book an appointment to get your haircut straight up. Boom. Holla at your boy. That's how
For
we do.
sure, man. Appreciate that, man.
Dude, that's how we do it, Mo. That's how we do it because the more we support each other, the more we elevate. That's how we bring our social media gain. All right, let's keep it going right now. We got Cesar the Barber. Yo, man, tell us how you like Colorado.
Man, I love it out here, bro, man. So ever since I came out here, I just love it. The people, the atmospheres, it's been different ever since I came up that Union Station tunnel.
Yeah, Union Station Tunnel. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I came on a little Greyhound. We came on a little run out here, so came through the Union Station, and since I popped up out that hole, man, I just felt the environment. Everything was different from what I'm used to.
You just knew you had a good feeling when you came through.
Yeah, it was.
Yo, so tell me, where did you come from?
I came from Florida.
Nice.
I'm originally from Los Angeles, moved to Florida when I was like 17. I went to prison. Did some time and came out,
Yep.
got me a wife and kids.
Yep.
And now Florida's getting a little crazy. I'm trying to figure out a better play, and Denver is the play. I love it. And I've been able to meet a lot of people. This is a whole different life to meet a bunch of different people and the different stuff they do.
Yeah, yeah, dude. And like you said, you were in LA and then you went to Florida and now you're out
Right.
here in Colorado. That's super sick, dude. Do you ever go? I'm going back to LA in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm actually going like at the beginning of September to visit my grandmother. I'll be
Yep.
going to Florida next week to visit my mother.
Oh, okay. Sweet, dude. So I'm gonna send you the flyer that I got that I'm performing in LA on the 10th of August. I'll send it over to you so you can check it out.
All right, for sure, that'd be dope.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be sick. All right. Yo, dude. So the people, the atmosphere here in Denver, it's changed your life. And so tell me about what made you decide to be a barber, bro?
Barber, bro, it just goes back to before I started doing crazy stuff. I used to hang out with homies and line them up, like just to save money on, so we could put on a blunt or something sometimes. So I used to line them up, and eventually I got put on house arrest and stuff, and I was just chilling at home, doing my thing, and eventually my officer's like, "Yo, you got to do something." So I'm like, "Yo, you know what? I'm in people barber school," and sure enough, I went, and before I graduated, I ended up going to prison. And so coming out, I wanted to change my life, and I bumped heads with a friend of mine back in the days, and he was just opening up a barber shop, so I jumped in there.
Wow. And did you remember all the things that you learned in school, barber school, before you went into?
Really, and in barber school, they would just teach you like the basics. They teach you more like the hair coloring and stuff like that. So it was really just like starting from the beginning all over again.
Wow. And that person just believed in you, huh?
Yeah, he did, and he showed me a lot on the way through and everything. So yeah, I appreciate him too over back in Florida at Eve's Barbershop.
Yeah, no doubt. Do you still hit him up?
Um, I guess we do things, and when I do go over there, I don't really interact with nobody from over there. I just go with the family, take care of my court stuff, and come right back.
Yeah, I understand. I like that. I like that. Family first, you know.
Uh
Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yo, so dude, tell us who was your big influence? Who was your big influence to get in barber school?
I really like back then. Back then they didn't have Instagram and Facebook like that. So I really just it was really one of my homies in high school with. His name Gio. While we were over there going to school and hanging out after school and all that, he was going to barber school. And when I got out of prison, bro, I hit him up and he hooked me up, and I seen how far he was doing, and that he was a big inspo on that, especially being one of the homies. So he was one that like, yo, and everything he had done with himself and his life, I was like, yo, man, like that, that's the homie. Like, I looked up to him, and I sure enough learned at a different barber shop, but I would watch his stuff and everything like that.
Yo, shout out to Gio.
Yeah, Gio the Barber, man. I'll get y'all his ITG handle on there, but
Hey, damn, that'd be dope. We'll get him on the show too. Yo, what's been your biggest hurdles in being in the barber game in the 5 years? Would you say? What would you say the biggest hurdles you've overcame?
to really I want to say the bar really be just me myself, man. I used to be going lie. I've been smoking weed since I was 12, so it's been drugs, and I guess the only hurdle was myself, bro.
Yeah,
Me doing drugs, me not being consistent with myself like I am today. Like I sit there and think about sometimes, like look how much I've done in a year being consistent, and I look back and but man, I was just on drugs, man. So I
yeah.
think my biggest hurdle was me, blew myself up back and all that.
Isn't it great that you can look back at that and you can be like, man, I'm so happy I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I sure do sometimes, man. I actually disgust myself sometimes thinking about it, but it was like something
Yeah,
since I was a
yeah.
child, so it was hard to break. But thank God, I always get the grace of God, man.
Yep.
Always. That's why
Always,
one of my little twins, Grace and
always.
all grace to God, always, man.
You already know. Yep, that is the truth right there. That's the big picture right there. Always giving thanks. And then your biggest hurdle is yourself. Yo, that's sometimes me too.
Myself.
I'm not perfect all the time, and there's times where I'm like, man, I'm like second guessing. But yeah, dude, that's some deep
I don't
stuff
know.
right there. I like that. Word hurdle, man. I got one right here, dude.
Leave it
How
right there, baby.
what are you with you there at the barber school with barber going on now, and doing winning Wednesdays? You got you got family going on. What are you focusing right now as we speak?
Right now, really, man, just
Because I see you
my family.
collaborating. I see you collaborating a lot in the posts. What's going on?
Yeah, that's all. I'm trying to let the people know about my event, man. The give back, man. That's really my main focus right now is the give
Okay.
back, man. I'm trying all of these collaborators. You could go and check them out. Are people that are going to be partnering or working with me at the event. So I'm trying to let everybody know about them so they can follow them, see what they do and what they should be looking forward to. But we'll
Yeah.
be having free haircuts, free supplies, back to school. We're gonna have all sorts of sources, family activities from bounce houses, um, like face dancing around. We're gonna have so much stuff, man. So y'all go on there and check it out. Follow me, and man, stay tuned on all this. This is my big focus right now. Outside of being in the barbershop, I'm thinking about how to do this and who to bring together and how to make it better for the kids. Like try to make sure they come and they leave happy and with everything they need from resources, from after school events, anything they need. The families need somebody extra little care. They could get them at the YMCA or DPS events. They have events everywhere. I'm so amazed at the stuff they have going on, and I'm honored that it reached out to me to be part of this. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. I totally 100% agree on that. August 12th, 2023. Everybody pull up to 1700 East 28th Ave. There's going to be a give it back giveaway event going down. There's going to be vendors, free haircuts, sneakers, clothing, food, community. Everybody be there to
Yeah,
give
all that.
back.
And the vendors, man, the vendors, I partnered up with one of my boys, Maurice, at today's program. Man, he has this thing called the Feed the Block. And it's always dope, man, from shoe vendors, thrift clothing. I'm talking about anything you think of cool stuff, man. I'm partnered up with him to get some of the vendors in. So there's going to be a lot of free activities and then a lot of stuff to buy from shoes. I'm talking about dope stickers, man, all that stuff.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you up in the DMs to get his credentials so I can get him on the Instagram. Feed the block because I wanna
Yeah, at Beat the Block. That's who he runs it. It's a
okay.
nonprofit. He brings all that together, and he's some CDs to charity that gives back to
Sweet.
the homeless. So, you know, I give back to the homeless. So I
Yep.
love it, man. I
Yep.
couldn't ask for a better partner in this.
Yep. I agree. And so I want to be part of that as well, part of the community. So as much as I can help too, dude, you let me know. I'm gonna get him on the podcast and help him. I want to share the word about all of this, man. The more we can help, the better. Yes. Dang, dude. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what, dude? You know who hooked it up is shout out to Natasha.
Yeah,
Um,
Natasha, man, doing a lot out there.
dude,
You know,
Natasha's doing a lot and
I
she's hooked me up with so many people to get on the podcast, dude. Like I met like 3 people and it just blew up from there, dude. It's crazy. It's
that's
crazy.
what's up, man.
It,
Yeah, that's good community over there. It's fun. It's
yeah.
more kick back. It's more of a little more give back and helping all the community connect to each other and bigger stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love that stuff. Shout out to Natasha. Thank you so much. Winning Wednesdays. Hey, are you gonna be there tomorrow?
I think she's out of town and we canceled for this weekend, but we'll be back on in I think in August.
Okay, I didn't know that. But thanks for letting me know. I'm glad I asked.
Yeah, she's out of town, so some family stuff. So we'll be back up and running as soon as the boss gets
Yeah, when the
left
boss.
us a date.
Yes, absolutely. Natasha, have a good time. We're gonna go straight to the next questions here. It goes like this. How, with everything you're doing, how do you find inspiration in what you're doing with barbering? How do you find that inspiration?
man, all the people around me, man, from the owner at Game 7 Barbershop that introduced me to the coming together of the people with the thrift stuff and barbering.
Yeah.
He always pops up everywhere and does the thrifting, and I'll come along doing free haircuts to try to learn more about the community and more stuff and get myself out there as well. Like that, he's been good, man, on everything, like even morals, man, the way he is. Man, that's a great man right there, man. He's been helping me out on the ways I can do things, think, and even eating sometimes. He got me on some vegan spots, so he be good sometimes.
Who is this?
It's D-Mac. Derek, you catch him on Instagram at D-Mac, the owner of Game 7 Barbershop where I work at.
Game 7 Barber Shop at DMAC. Man, I'm gonna get dude. I'm so thankful you're referring these people because
Go ahead, get one, baby.
I'm so thankful you're referring these people to me because it all comes to you, man. You're like get these people on the show too because the more we get on the show, the better, dude. Oh man, oh this is great, dude. Thank you so much, yo. So at DMAC, I'm gonna hit you up and Game 7 Barbershop. Shout out Game 7 Barbershop. All right, dude. Here's another question here. Oh, this one's my favorite. This is my favorite question I've gotten so far. And it goes like this, and it comes from Sir Isaac. Sir Isaac from LA wants to know, what is the biggest lesson you have learned in the barber journey? What is the biggest lesson you've learned in these 5, 6 years, dude?
Man, consistency, man, sticking to you and not worrying about other barbers, promoting yourself.
Okay.
Man, that's the thing. You're only as best as what you're doing and to promote yourself. You're only gonna get as many clients as you do. You gotta put yourself out there and sometimes go out there, have business cards and man, watch videos. Always learn. Never stop learning. Even to this day, I've been cutting 5 years and I learned. Man, just the other day, there's a little homie, Don Blends over at CO, what is it, Coreed's Barbershop. Man, that little man, he's sick with the designs, man. He's been cutting for like a year. And the other day, I caught myself trying to do it, and I was good, and I literally sent it to him like, "Yo, bro, you gotta teach me." And one thing about barbering, bro, you can learn from the oldest barber, you can learn from the newest barber. Everybody grew up around different barbers, learning different techniques. There's not there's not one person that's better than the other, which it comes to techniques. There's people that have to perfect their craft, but everybody has certain ways, and you can learn from everybody, man.
You can learn from everybody,
Yeah, so
and that's just not barber. You can learn with that's with personal life, that's at work life. That's in everything.
Yeah,
You can learn from everybody, dude. That's awesome. You can learn from people that's been in the game in a while. You can learn a lot from people that's been in the game in a year. I never thought about that.
and that's like I said, that's something I got to experience out here. But going around to barber events like this barber event this weekend. Stay tuned. CMB got this Rumble in the Rockies, and all the barbers come out from all over the city to come out. And then also we got Vickers over at what is it at Banter Barbers. He
Hmm.
has another thing called For the Love, and they all the barbers come around. So I got him to meet more barbers. Like I said, it's different from out there. When in Florida, I mean, in Florida and LA, where it's like competition and stuff. Out here, we meet
Oh,
up and to show each other skills off and introduce each, get to know the barber community out there. So, man, it's something different, man. I love it out here for real.
wow, competition. But here in Colorado, everybody's helping
It's
each other
love, like
out.
they say, it's for the love, man. For the love of the barber game, man. Man, I love it out here.
That's great, man. Colorado loves you too. Just get that back. We got that energy here. We got a couple more questions here. We got a couple more questions, and then it is on to the next. It is on to the next adventure. Here we go, dude. Next question here. Oh, what do you like to do when you have some free time when you have some free time away from the family, from barbershop? What do you like to do? Do you like to go ride motocross bikes? Do you like to go paintballing? Do you go hiking? Or do you go surfing? What do you like to do?
Somewhere with water, a river. Out here in Denver, I love it. I got my homie Cody and me taking me out to the rivers he knows just to talk about what's going on, and I love my home. But most of it is pulling up to the river, man, just smoking a nice blunt and I just act like I don't have a care in the world and these things right here.
Yeah. And you said,
So yeah.
where's a nice river? Do you go to a river that's really cool that you know of?
The one there right by the kid's house. So most of the times I pick them up or drop them off. I'm over there. I don't know what river it is, but it's off like 52nd and Tennyson,
Yeah.
and it's just it's like I just found it by going to take him to school one day, and I see it. I just pull over by the side of the road and just walk on down there and smoke one.
That's sweet, dude. That's sweet. Put one in the air. Thank you so much, dude. Yo, Cesar, we got one last question. I'm gonna let everybody know where they can follow you one more time. Shout out to the family. Here we go. Here's his Instagram, guys. That's Cesar the Barber LLC. Do you have a Facebook and TikTok too, or just an
Nah,
Instagram?
I don't have none of that. Just for I actually made Instagram for barbering. You can see on it dates back like 2 years, maybe 3 years.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm thinking about doing it, especially having this event and this nonprofit going. I'm thinking it'd be more like the nonprofit Facebook and all that, but it definitely be me behind it.
Word. Shout out Caesar the Barber LLC. Caesar the Barber LLC. LA, Florida, Colorado. Always taking new clients. Barber for 5 years. Woo! Go make. He has a link in the on his Instagram, so you guys can barber shop book a barbershop book a appointment, and Winning Wednesdays as well. August 12th, 2023, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., 1700 East 28th Block. Pull up to give back, community. Give back. It's gonna
Man,
be.
yeah, click on that third one so you can show them the space we got right there. Click on that third. Yeah, show them that space we got.
I can't because on the
Oh,
computer.
you're logged out. All
Yeah,
right, cool. And
yeah.
just go on there, y'all, man. Yeah, keep up, man. This I just started putting my partners and my co-sponsors. So I'm gonna start putting up the vendors, the food vendors, the shoe vendors, all the vendors. So yeah, lock in with me, man, and keep up with us, man. See what we got going on and what we're gonna be having for all y'all.
Woo! Yo, dude, I know I can't be here on August 12th, but I'll be on your next one. I'll be on your next big event.
There'll be a lot of them. There's gonna be. It's not
Absolutely.
gonna be an annual. It's gonna be more than once a year.
That's what I'm talking about. I'd love to help. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Caesar the Barber LLC. Last question of the day, bro. Thank you so much for being on the show. Everybody tuning in, thank you again. Make sure you guys love yourself, love the animals, and make sure you drink some water because it is hot out there. A lot of people are hydrate these days. A lot of people are not drinking water these days.
Yeah.
So please stay hydrated. Eat your veggies. Eat your fruits. All right, that's all I got right now. Here's the last question. That's how much I care about you guys. That's how much I care about you guys. I try to set little reminders here and there, or I try to plant the seeds here and there. And you know what? Go outside, get some fresh air, get some sunlight. All right, here we go. Last question, bro. You know, someone might be going through a tough time. What advice? Hey, you got the dollar bill. Got the dollar bill. Hey,
Compliment.
what advice would you give someone who's going through a tough time?
Man, pray and keep yourself busy. When you're busy, your mind don't got too much time to play with you. And that's what I try to
Wow.
do, man. Pray a lot and man, stay busy.
Wow, because if you stay busy, your mind won't play with you. Wow. I never heard of that before. Yo, Caesar, I'm gonna let you take it away. Is there anything else you want to say? Any other shout outs? Anything else we forgot to mention?
Man, that's everybody in my life, man. Y'all know if y'all watching this, everybody, y'all know be on my Instagram. Get in and follow them too, man. They got a lot of stuff going on in the world, helping out the community and everything. So, man, just follow me and keep up with the people I'm following. From this podcast to everybody winning Wednesdays, everybody has something going on for the community that y'all should be following, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Winning Wednesdays. Everybody that he just mentioned. That's what I'm all about. It's all about helping each other, encouraging each other. That's what it is. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. Cesar the Barber is out of the building. I'm about to drop out the outro song. Yo, Cesar, much love to you and your family. And
Appreciate y'all.
we'll drop this here soon. We'll drop this here soon. Much love, dude. I'll see you real
Thank you
soon.
for
Thank you
sure.
so much. Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
much love.
You too. Much love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Here we go. All right, guys. That's what it is.
Oh,
Ariel's
you hear the
Entertainment
music?
Podcast.
Oh, who's gonna dance?
Man, yo, shout out to the kids for being professional during the podcast. They were being, hey,
Gracie, bye bye
hey,
time.
see you guys. Thanks for
It's bye bye
watching. Yo,
time.
thanks for hanging out. That's what's up. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out.
All right, take it easy,
Peace
bro.
out, bro. I'll see you soon. That's what
For
it is.
sure.
Yeah, bro. Yo, Cesar the Barber out in the building, out in the arena. He came through. He crushed it. Yo, it's what it is. Woo! Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. I'm gonna let it ride out just like that. The top where it's hot. Killing the podcast game. Ain't no one stopping me. Everybody wants to be on the show. Everybody's loving be on the show. Everybody wants to talk to me on the show. Everybody wants me to be here and there. It's not stop.